Oh my god, it's...
What's up, people of the internet? My name is Hondro, and today I got up bright and early. I was awake way too early this morning, but I decided I saw a Gengar raid over here at the park near my house, and I figured it was as good a time as any to go over here and solo this bad boy, give you guys a little heads up onto what to expect for Gengar Day coming up on November 3rd. So, as Gengar exists now, Gengar is a tier 3 raid boss. He's pretty easily soloable as long as you have the right counters. So what is Gengar weak to? Gengar is weak to psychic types, ghost type attacks, dark attacks, and ground attacks. It's 1.4 times weak to all of those types of attacks. So your best attackers are going to be Mewtwo's with Shadow Ball, Gengars with Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, Alakazams with Future Sight or Psychic if you have one of those with Legacy. You've got Espeon with Future Sight, Groudon with Mud Slap and Earthquake, or whatever that first fast move is. It's either Mud Shot or Mud Slap. I can't ever remember. It's one of the mud moves, and then Earthquake. And that's basically your top 4. But you can also sub in things like Latios with double psychic attacks. Even Gardevoir with Shadow Ball is decent. With, I believe it's Zen Headbutt and Shadow Ball. You can use Bite Crunch T-Chars if you have to, or any other assortment of anything that has Psychic, Dark, Ghost, or Ground attacks are going to be what you want to use. Now, for the actual Gengar Day, Gengar is not going to be soloable, so it's going to actually be bumped up to tier 4 power, so you're going to need at least 2 trainers in order to take this guy down. So, like I said, Shadow Ball Mewtwo is your best bet when coming up against a Gengar in any scenario. I actually have 3 in my team here. I haven't powered up. I've got a 96 and a 98 that I was actually able to TM during that glitch when they took Mewtwo out of raids and added Giratina. So I was actually able to TM almost all of my Mewtwo's, my good ones anyway, to Shadow Ball. So I'm using my 96 that I powered up a long time ago that I got from the EX raids, and then I've got 2 more Shadow Ball Mewtwo's in there that were just weather boosted ones that I caught that were above 90%, and I actually TM'd walking right into the sun here. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning. I figured I'd get out here and get to this raid. It was weird. I tried to do it initially. I wanted to try to set a kind of fast time on it, so I tried to do the glitch where you pick an empty team and then as soon as the timer starts you switch over, but it kicked me out of the gym when I did that, so then I had to go in again. It's weird because it takes so much time off of your timer, just the loading you in and giving you the go screen and stuff. It just takes so much time off of the actual raid timer. But alas, we were able to solo the Gengar. I believe I had about like 25 seconds left, and like I said, I was considering maybe powering up because I have a 96 Lucky Mewtwo that I TM'd to Shadow Ball, and then a 98 Mewtwo that I also was able to TM to Shadow Ball that I caught while Mewtwo was out in raids. But I just didn't feel like spending the Stardust this morning, honestly. And I've soloed Gengars in the past before, so I knew I'd be able to do it with the mixed squad that I used. So I wasn't too stressed about it. But yes, Gengar is soloable, but on Gengar Day, when the Shiny will be released, he will not be soloable. He'll be at tier 4 power, so you'll need at least 2 trainers. My recommendations, here's what I've done on all the days with the birds and everything else. So I actually just get into a vehicle with at least 3 other trainers, and we just go raid to raid to raid, gym to gym, and just tear through them that way, because all the birds, Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos, they were all actually bumped down from tier 5 power to tier 4. So you actually needed less less people to actually beat those raids, so it made it a little bit easier. And for Gengar Day, they're doing the exact opposite. They're taking it from an easily soloable raid to something that you're going to have to at least duo. So it may still be soloable, possibly. I haven't done like a calculation on it exactly. It may be possible if you've got like 6 maxed out Shadow Ball Mewtwo's, maybe, but I don't think there's any tier 4 that's soloable actually, because not even like Absol, which is probably the easiest tier 4, is not soloable as far as I'm aware. So yeah, you'll need at least 2 trainers in order to complete a Gengar raid, but you also get a chance for that shiny form, and that's going to be pretty exciting. It's also very likely that we are going to end up getting shiny Ghastly and shiny Haunter available, the entire Ghastly to Gengar family available as shinies after the after the third, when shiny Gengar is released, because up until this point Niantic has never released a shiny and then taken it out of the game. So after the shiny is released, it's available until forever. So it only makes sense that we will end up getting both Ghastly and Haunter. Well, obviously we'll be able to catch Ghastly, but then evolve it into shiny Haunter and then evolve to shiny Gengar. Now, there has been a big discussion about Gengar's exclusive moves, which when it was first announced, it was weird because Niantic didn't post it, but the official Pokemon page said that Gengar will be getting Psychic on Gengar Day, and everyone was like, why? Gengar's a ghost. Why would you give Gengar Psychic? Gengar's a glass cannon. He's all about, like, Shadow Ball is by far what he's all about. Everyone assumed maybe that we'd be getting Shadow Claw back as the legacy move, but apparently people in the community are like, well, that devalues my legacy Gengars. Who cares? It's the best move set. But seemingly in response to that, Niantic gave it 2 exclusive moves. So this will be the very first raid boss that we're going to get that is going to have 2 exclusive moves. Both the fast and the charge move are going to be exclusive. So for every single Gengar caught during the 3-hour window on November the 3rd, we're going to get Lick, which is a quick attack, Ghost type attack, and Psychic, which is a single bar Psychic move. Honestly, any of my good ones that I catch on that day, I'm going to TM Psychic away and give it Shadow Ball, because Lick Shadow Ball will actually be the new, like, top tier Ghost combination attack move for Gengar. So because Lick has it does less DPS than Shadow Ball, but it's also a much faster move. So you can actually charge Shadow Ball faster, and it gives you the ability to dodge more often. Not that I ever really dodge in this game. It might, maybe coming out into PvP, dodging might become more important, obviously, unless they completely rework the system. But as it stands right now, I don't really dodge all that often. But with Gengar being so weak, both in the defense and HP stats, it might actually benefit Gengar quite a bit to be able to dodge. But the other thing is that the death glitch is still a thing. So especially, this doesn't affect you as much during regular gym battling, but during raid battles, if your Pokemon was going to die from the charge move, and you go to dodge, and then you do successfully dodge, the move still essentially kills you anyway, and then you are locked into a screen with no Pokemon on it, and you're doing no DPS. So it's unfortunate that that still exists. Hopefully the rework that is coming when they re-release the CP changes, hopefully that maybe will finally address the death glitch. Kind of doubtful, but every Pokemon is getting a little bit of an HP bump, with the exceptions of Mewtwo, Chansey, and Blissey. Mewtwo doesn't change at all, and then, like we've said before, Chansey and Blissey actually get an HP reduction. Every other Pokemon, though, gets an increase to HP. And it also seems like they're probably going to release this before the Shiny comes out into field research, because Shiny, as we all know, or as some of you may not know, is a Pokemon that has 1 HP, but it has an ability that allows it to survive. So it'll be interesting. It seems like they're probably giving that HP bump so that Shiny is a Pokemon that has more than 1 HP. But we'll see. And then we'll have to see how they finally introduce Ninjask and what's the other, whatever it's evolved form. We'll have to see how they introduce those, because the bug event starts November 1st. So we're actually getting Shiny Pinsir, we're getting Shiny Caterpie to Butterfree family introduced, as well as Shiny in field research. So you have an ability to get 5 of those next month. I'm only going to be getting 4 because I was like, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. So, but that seems like it'll be the only way to get those. So, but yeah, it's pretty exciting month. So we've got the bug event starting on the 1st, followed by Gengar Day on the 3rd. And like I said, guys, get into a car with a few other trainers that you know and trust, drive around town, and have a fun time hunting for those shiny Gengars. But do yourselves a favor and TM any of those good ones that you catch to Shadow Ball instead of leaving them as Psychic, as Psychic is just not a meta move for Gengar. But I wish you guys good luck. Hopefully this helped you out, gave you a little bit of insight as to what to expect and how to handle things that come up on Gengar Day. And best of luck to all of you. Once again, it's 5. Everybody gets 5 free raid passes, just like they've done for the birds. And then Gengar is going to be at tier 4 raid boss level, so won't be soloable, but will be duoable. So good luck out there hunting Gengars, you guys. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel for Pokemon Go content, and follow me. If you're not already following me on Twitter, consider following me on Twitter. I post, that's how you stay up to date with all the immediate Pokemon Go news. So consider following me on there, guys. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'm Loco Hondro, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, Poke Trainers.